it going, YouTube? My name is Raymond the Gamer, and this is FPL Part 3. And in this video, we're going to be reviewing my team after the midweek matches, and we're going to look at what I'm going to do next week. So to start off, let's go from the back. Mignolet got me 3 points, Dawson 2, Lovren 1, Johnson 2, Cabaye 2, Hazard 17, Ramsey 6, Morrison 1, Suarez with the whopping 48, Rooney with 1, and Aguero with 6, totaling 89 points. And looking at this team, I don't think it performed very well. Looking at all of these low, these low points, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 1. It was really all Suarez and Hazard that got me these points. So I'm really fortunate that Suarez played as well as he did. 4 goals and an assist and 3 bonus points. That's crazy. He gets on like a different level from everybody else when they play Norwich, because I think he set a record for like the most hat tricks against a specific team. Like he has 3 hat tricks against Norwich. So that's crazy that he performed that well, and I'm very happy that he did. But still, none of my defenders or my goalkeeper keeping clean sheets. That's just terrible. I was not expecting Southampton to let in 3 goals against Aston Villa. That really shocked me. And this was just a silly, that should not happen. It's really unfortunate that they did let in that late goal. And I also didn't expect Fulham to score, but they did. So, obviously the best idea would have been to play Jagielka, but then hindsight's 2020. I thought for sure that there'd be more goals in this fixture, but there was only 1. And that's just the way it turned out. So obviously having Jagielka in would have helped me out, but I didn't. And I think I'll have to next week. I'll get into that in a bit. But looking at the bench, Jaskalainen would have got me 3 points, Collins with 2, Jagielka with 9, and Januzaj with 1. So before I was kind of deciding who I wanted to play, like whether or not I was going to play these West Ham guys against Crystal Palace. And it would not have mattered in the slightest, because I would have played them instead of Liverpool, because that's just what I was thinking. I didn't expect Southampton to do so poorly. But they would have got me the exact same points, 2 and 3, pretty sure. Yeah. So it's just unfortunate that all of these low results from certain players, and also Morrison and Rooney both picked up their 5th yellow cards in their matches, which was really stupid, because now, looking at the next game week, I cannot play either of them, and I'm forced to play an extra defender when I would have played Rooney. And Rooney, home to Newcastle, I was considering captaining him, just because I think he could make some things happen, especially with my team Newcastle losing away to Swansea. I thought Rooney would be a great bet for captain, but unfortunately I can't do that now because he picked up a yellow card. And I will have him and Morrison available for next week, though, which I wasn't going to play Morrison anyway, but luckily I can play him for their home match against Sunderland, which should be nice. Hopefully he can get me a goal and an assist in that one if he plays. But the one free transfer that I made was I brought in Barry Bannon for Januzaj, because I want somebody who's going to play consistently. If we look at Bannon's history, people have been picking up recently just because 11, 2, and 8 in his 3 most recent matches. And home to Cardiff, I think. Yes, Cardiff. I think he could get a goal or an assist in that one, especially if they play as well as they did against who did they just beat? Yeah, West Ham. That's right. But look at those bonus points. That's ridiculous. So hopefully something like that can happen next week, and I can get a good amount of points from Barry Bannon, because he's like 0.5 million cheaper than Januzaj, I want to say. And Januzaj has only been coming on as a sub recently, and he hasn't even featured in too many recent matches. Just the most recent one against Everton, and he played for like half an hour and didn't really do much. So This is what the team's looking like. I got my West Ham guys on the bench, Rooney on the bench because he can't play as well, and it's unfortunate that I have to play like Jagielka and Lovren home to Man City, but hopefully they can limit it to like one goal and Aguero can score that one goal. That'd be ideal. Because or would I don't know, would I prefer Aguero scoring or Lovren getting the clean sheet? Probably Aguero scoring because then he can get the bonus points as well, or maybe even 2 goals. I don't know. Just forget about it. So Ramsey home to Everton. Hopefully he can continue his good form because he did get an assist against Hull, and I think more people were expecting like 4 or 5 goals from Arsenal home to Hull, but they only managed 2, and I wasn't even gonna consider bringing in any Arsenal players, because if I did bring in any Arsenal players, it would have been Giroud, and I'm really glad that I didn't bring him in. I thought he could get rested, and he ended up getting rested, which I'm glad I saw that happening. And Bentner came in and scored a goal in like the 2nd minute, which was crazy. So people might actually be picking him up if they use him more to rest Giroud. But yeah, those 89 points, really good to bring me up in my leagues, and I don't want to use any 4 points anymore. Taking 4-point hits. I think for a while I can rely on just my 1 free transfer, because what I'm looking to do next week, if we look down here to the fixtures starting at week 16, if you watched one of my recent videos, I talked about how Everton start having good matches at week 16. So I want to bring in somebody from Everton, and I'm considering getting rid of Dawson for Seamus Coleman, because Seamus Coleman's going to have a spot no matter what. I could go for Oviedo, but I'm pretty sure once Leighton Baines gets fit again, he will just slot back in and take Oviedo's place. So I want to go for Seamus Coleman, and I have enough money to do that, so hopefully he doesn't get injured or anything, because I wanna bring him in. And I said that I don't like to have multiple people from the same team in the same position, and that still stands, but in this situation, it's really effing obvious to do it, because Everton's defenders have been racking in the points. Oviedo has 2 goals in 2 games, and Seamus Coleman has also been getting quite a few points as well. So I think it's a great idea to bring him in, and then down the road, I could even swap out one of these forwards for Lukaku, or bring in one of their midfielders. So I shouldn't have to use any 4-point hits unless somebody else in here is on the verge of being suspended for yellow card accumulation, but I'm not quite sure on that. But I'm pretty glad that I did decide to take that 8-point hit, because in the scheme of things, I don't think that really mattered too much. From 89 points to 81 points, I feel like I still would have gone up substantially in my leagues, even though the average was 61 points? I can't really remember. Yeah, 61 points. But anyway, that's what I'm looking to do. I'm bringing in some Everton players down the road. And I also am considering making a keeper change, because Mignolet, he's just not cutting it. I mean, if you look at it, he's had this 1 clean sheet since, the 3rd game week. That's terrible. I need somebody who can actually keep consistent clean sheets. So I also might consider getting rid of my Liverpool defenders if they can't hold on to any clean sheets. I guess it's just Johnson. But anyway, what I'm considering, I might as well just throw it out there before I end the video, is starting at about here. Tottenham have some really good fixtures. They have been letting in goals, but I think, once they get to this point, they can sort that out, hopefully, because I think bringing in Lloris might be a good idea, although it is kind of a close call, because he's more of a sweeper keeper. He likes to push up off his line a lot, and that can get him carded, and they can get or he can foul the opposing team's attacker, and then bring on a penalty, and then get a yellow card and a goal scored on him in the span of like 3 minutes. So that's one of the main reasons why I'm still not certain on it, and you know, I might also have some other looks around and see who I want to bring in. But anyway, that's gonna wrap up this video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.